I'll just start off rehashing the game. I thought offensively, we got off to a great start on that first drive, and then the second drive we were backed up. We were able to, get out of a hole there and flip the field. And then before half, we had a chance to go down and tie it 14-14 or even get points there. And obviously we turned the ball over, put our defense in a tough situation there. And then I thought the second half we came out, we did some good things. Obviously we had the turnover down there again in the tight red zone, which was a critical penalty or a critical turnover for us. So we got to keep improving, taking care of the football, and go win this week.
You spoke to us earlier this season about the value of completion percentage.
Yeah.
When you see Jalen sub 60% 3 weeks in a row, does that concern you?
Yeah, I think obviously we want to complete more passes, and that's our job as coaches to put them in those situations, to give them easy completion. So we're looking at that this week to get that up.
Gardner Minshew, I'm sure, has been running scout team. So now that he's the backup, how do you know that he's ready to be in that position and ready to play if needed?
Well, he's played a lot of football in this league and had success when he was in Jacksonville, and he prepares like a pro in those meetings. He's in the meetings every day, getting ready every week like he is up. So excited about Gardner being the backup.
What's your assessment of him pre-draft and when you saw him in the league?
Yeah, I had a little bit of interaction with him at the Combine. Really smart, intelligent. When we interviewed him, his football IQ is really good. And obviously he's able to create plays and make plays out of the pocket and obviously in the pocket as well. So, good player.
What did you notice from the defense when after the first series where you guys were under center a little bit more and using a little bit more pre-snap movement? What did you notice from the defense? Did they play you any differently?
No, they played what they played on defense. Nothing. Yeah.
Shane, what was the thought process coming in a little bit more under center to start?
Yeah.
Was that about what the Raiders do, or is that about trying to get Miles involved?
Yeah, we just wanted to get the run game going a little bit, and I thought Miles did a heck of a job in that first drive, obviously before he got injured, but he was running it good. We were excited where the run game was.
What have you learned about Jalen through 7 games, about what he likes, what he does?
Yeah, no, I think Jalen's an explosive player, as we know. He creates big plays out of the pocket on the scrambles, and he's continued to create big plays with his feet in the run game. Obviously, he's rushing the ball really well right now, so we're really excited about Jalen.
Pass game. What does he do best?
I think some of the play action stuff we ran last week were good. He hit that big chunk to Dallas. The play action, some quick game, getting the ball out of his hand, and obviously he does the RPOs really well.
There was the fade to Devontae in the third quarter. Is that like a one-read play there? Is that a progression one?
Yeah, no, we had a one-on-one matchup right there with Devontae there in a single high coverage, and so when we get a one-on-one matchup, we want to take that.
Okay, there were other options in that play. He just saw that pre-snap, and that was.
Well, yeah, that's his read. If we get one-on-one over there and we like it, we're going to take it.
You mentioned obviously Miles was running well in the first series, then obviously he got hurt.
Yeah.
How did things change? Did things change? And going forward, can you get the same type of production from Kenny in Boston?
Yeah, we definitely. We have a ton of respect for Kenny and Boston and what their capabilities are. So we're excited about those guys too. They're going to step up and be good players for us.
You said you wanted to get Miles Sanders going, obviously, early in this one. What was different in this matchup than the first 6 weeks of the season?
I don't know. I think we just said things we saw on tape that from them defensively that we thought we could run a little bit there to start the game, and that's what we did.
What is it about Gardner that makes him a fit for this offense?
I think he's really intelligent. He's a football junkie. He loves balls. Him and Jalen both. They've been great in the QB room together. So just excited about him.
Why is Jalen so almost elite in the red zone, except for the fumble? Why has he been really good in the red zone, but the rest of the other 80 yards, not quite as effective?
Well, I think in the red zone, obviously, we give him multiple options down there in the red zone. We do in the field as well, but when those things tighten down in the red zone, we have those QB runs that we run down there sometimes and give him some different options, so it's been good for him.
What did you see that the team seemed to allow more edge pressure in this game than in past games?
Just as far as their 4-man rush?
Yes, and your offensive tackles.
Say that again.
Were they not as good as they normally are? I mean, it seemed like there was a lot of pressure from Crosby and Ngakwe in the game.
Oh, yeah, no, I think we were fine. I mean, obviously they got to us twice, right? Is that right? I think they got to us on that third down, and those happen, right? Sometimes you get beat, and that's what happens in football.
It's the first game with Dallas is sort of the tight end one, so to speak, without Zach.
Yeah.
He looked pretty effective to the naked eye. How do you think he handled that uptick in playing time?
I thought he did a nice job. I mean, Dallas is a heck of a football player. Like I said, he's powerful, he's strong, he's got good hands, and he stepped up.
Still getting a lot of snaps, but he's not getting a lot of targets or production. What has been the reason for that?
I think we're looking through all these things. Obviously, we got a lot of guys that we want to get the football, right? We got Quez, we got Devontae, we got Dallas, we got Miles, we got Kenny, all those guys, right? We got to get everyone the football, get everyone involved, and obviously he made a huge fourth down play for us, or that touchdown he made with 3 guys around him. So Jalen's a heck of a football player.
Would it be easy for a guy like Jordan Howard, if he sees more time, to have from going to no playing time to getting more carries, you have to do a little more this week to get him ready?
Jordan's played a lot of football in this league, so the preparation, he's been preparing every week, obviously been on practice squad, but we're not worried about Jordan. Jordan's a good football player. He'll plug in and do a nice job.
With the running backs, will it be a pure committee? I mean, or will you like that one guy kind of?
Yeah, we're looking through that, obviously, with Miles being down, but Kenny's a good player. Boston's played a lot of football in this league, and so is Jordan, so we'll look through that this week.
There were a few times the other day where you guys were down on the play clock. There was a delay,
Yeah.
a timeout.
Yeah.
What's the operation there, and is that something you guys need to?
You know, anytime you have like a kill on or a play on, we got to get the play in quicker, and that's on me. We got to get it into them so we can get the play called.